Hello my friends, welcome back to Tasty Tuesday. I hope you guys are excited about another awesome recipe. Tonight, you guys voted and you won. We're doing the broiled Greek burger with lettuce wraps, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty amazing. I'll show you what components are in here, and yeah, before I even get started, yes, it's a new color in here. You'll see the other side of this some other day. I'll take you for a tour and you can look around the kitchen, but we have revamped this thing and painted and done it up and all that good stuff, but that's another day. So do a walk through another day. Let's get over here. Okay, first thing is this. Let's go through our ingredients. So the ingredients for the recipe tonight include, we're gonna do scallions, capers, minced garlic, salt and pepper, which you see there. We've got lean ground beef. It's going to be 90% fat this time. Now, we don't always do that because we try to stay on the leaner side of things, but this recipe calls for it because of the way the burger works. So it's okay, 90% is what we're after. We're going to use romaine lettuce. You can use any kind of lettuce you like. And then crumble fetid cheese. This is reduced fat. Go for the reduced fat anytime you can on all of those. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get us set up over here and we're gonna start putting this thing together. It's awesome. Okay, so the first thing is we're gonna take the meat and start putting all of the components together with it and mix it together and then make the patties themselves. So let me grab a couple things, let's get this started. Okay, so while I do that, let me say this. This is gonna actually yield 4 servings. So usually, you know, one of these is either 1 serving, 2 servings, whatever. Today, this is a 4 serving yield. So you're gonna eat 1/4, not all of it. But this is gonna end up being 1 leaner, 3 greens, and 3 condiments on our program. So that's pretty awesome. Are you sticking your head in? Lori's looking around the corner to see if she can come and interrupt and take over.
I forgot to tell him that this is too much meat, so don't use all the meat.
Okay.
We have some big burgers.
Yes, no, I will not use it. We're gonna weigh it. She's funny. So anyway, usually we weigh after. Got our kitchen scale here, no big deal, you know, move on the dime. We always weigh our meat and everything. We're gonna put the salt and pepper, the crushed garlic, and the scallions and capers and mix all in, okay? Scallion, crushed garlic, capers, and this. All of this is going into here. And the feta is gonna wait for the next part. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab our cutting board and get those scallions chopped up. But you guys, I tell you, this is our literally, I want to say this is our 52nd episode of Tasty Tuesday. Can you believe that? We have 40 some of them in the playlist now. It's pretty amazing that we've done so many. Thank you guys for being with us through all these. Sorry, I've got things falling out on me. I'm trying to use my cutting board. Okay, here we go. Boom. And then one more thing on Ruby there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, all right, now I got everything here. So the first thing is we're gonna weigh the meat. We need to use, it's gonna be 1 1/4 pounds of 90% lean meat. So let's go ahead and get that going here. I'm gonna show you my tabletop in just a few seconds. Okay, here we go. I am ready. Tabletop, boom. Now, let's get this going. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do is weigh the meat. And as you guys know, we're gonna use our scale, and we're always careful to do the ticker function. All right. So, when we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and, let's measure it this way. So here's my scale. Kitchen scale. So for you guys who aren't used to using kitchen scales or whatever, let me show you kind of what this does here. What we want to do is we want to turn it on, and then once it's on, make sure to not count the bowl's weight, or plate, whatever you're using. So what I need to do is, as you can see, that's very heavy. There's most of my meat all used up in that weight for that. Press the button tear like I just did, and then it zeroes it out. Now we're going to put in our 1 1/4 pounds of 90% lean beef. Get that measured correct. Usually, again, I want to say this, usually we try to get a much leaner amount or leaner percentage on our meat than 90%. but the reason why is we want to make sure that there's a little bit of sticking power to this. Okay, I'm almost there. 1.3. See, that's 16 ounces. 16. Let's be 20. Boom. That's perfect. Good enough. Got it right. Okay, now we've got our meat in there. That would be 1.25 pounds. It looks like roughly half of what she had, right? So we've got that. Let me get the scale out of the way. Now we're going to start adding the rest of our ingredients. The first thing we need to do is do scallions. It says that we need 1 scallion and we need it chopped up, so we're just going to use one of these guys. You guys, if you're loving these recipes, I'd love to hear what you're seeing in some of your recipes. Are they been really good for you? Are you doing, or are you trying these? I'd love to hear in the comments about some of your recent tries at Tasty Tuesday recipes. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to do much more than that because that is it. This is just one of those. We don't really do a lot of onion in our recipes and in our lean and green meals because it's more high glycemic, and we try to stay in the lower glycemic scale. Now we're also going to put in here the crushed garlic, which we've got right here. So this one's sealed. Let me get it open. And so this is going to be, let me see what the recipe calls for in this garlic. 2 teaspoons of crushed garlic. Oh my goodness, that is vibrant. Okay. 2 teaspoons of that bad boy. 2 teaspoons of our garlic. This is minced. It's not really crushed. Oops. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just about made it really insanely garlicky. 2 teaspoons. Did you guys see what I did there? That's tablespoon, my friend. That is tablespoon. Okay. Woo, my family would kill me, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's a blooper live for you guys. Okay, try that again. Make sure you know the difference between a teaspoon and tablespoon. Oh my goodness. I've done this so many times and then I just did that. Here we go. 2 teaspoons. Let's try it again. Gosh, my funny self. There, now that's the correct amount. Oh my goodness. Have you guys ever had one of those days? It's been a busy day. And that's the thing. Like if you're seeing me do this on here, it's been busy and crazy and everything else. And I'm still able to hop on here and do this. That tells you how easy these recipes can be. Now, I've got 1 teaspoon, not tablespoon, good law, of salt I need to put in, but I'm only doing half of it here. Half of it's going to go in the rest of the recipe. So here's a half teaspoon right there. And then there's a half teaspoon of pepper that's going to go in the entire recipe. But so that means half of it's going here. That's going to be a 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, so I'm just going to get those worked out. Boom, those are in. Now all I need to do is add the capers. And gosh, this is starting to smell really good. I love capers. Who on here loves capers? Put in the comments if you are a caper loving person. Some people really don't like capers, and other people love them to death. Okay, so, oh my goodness, I can't get this open. I'm having a problem with the capers. It's gonna be 1 tablespoon of capers. So this is tablespoon, but I've got to get these out. I'm going to actually drain them a little bit. I'll be right back to get out my 1 tablespoon. And it's going to go in here. 1 full tablespoon of capers. And these guys don't want to come out today. Okay. Now, it's about to get messy up in here because I got juice in there. But I got to chop those guys up. So I'm gonna mince these guys a little bit, just give them a little bit of light chopping so they're not fully intact. Mush them or cut them. little bit more. I love capers. Oh my goodness. So then this is going into the mix. All just like that. So all the other components are in there now. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix all of this together, and then we'll fold in the crumpled feta cheese and shape it into 8 small patties. So I got the feta right here. I'm gonna hold on to it for a minute. I've already measured this out. This is 3 ounces of feta that we're gonna be adding in. All right, so I'm gonna mix these guys together and get it really mixed. I use my hands. You guys have seen me make burgers before and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna get it all in here. I like to make sure it's mixed well. Whew. My goodness, that garlic is strong. I cannot imagine what it would have been if I'd put the full 2 tablespoons of garlic in there. Can you guys imagine? That would be hilarious. You wouldn't want to be near us for a week. Hedrick family got bad breath. Oh my goodness, I love y'all. I hope you guys enjoy these. Okay, so that's pretty much in there. Now it says we're just gonna fold in the feta. I'm not gonna mush it in. I don't want it to be totally, I don't want it to totally lose its texture and everything. And I'm just gonna give it some mush in there. I'm gonna put it in lightly. I'm not squishing it the way I was squishing the other. I'm just giving it a little bit of movement. You see that? Kind of in chunks. Isn't that beautiful? Which is a lot of feta for this amount of patties. So it's going to be a lot of flavor in there. I love feta cheese. Goat cheese, feta cheese. My family loves this stuff. Even little Lydia Grace, when she was little, she used to love blue cheese, but not so much anymore. Interesting kiddos, but they love goat cheese and feta cheese and Parmesan. Okay, that is beautiful. Oh my goodness, guys, this looks so, to me, this looks even better than what I expected from seeing it on the pictures of the recipes I've looked at. So I'm getting that kind of in there, not quite rough with it. I just want to make sure it's in the center of the meat. I'm looking around. You see what I'm doing is trying to make sure it's kind of evenly distributed, but I'm not crushing it the way I was crushing the other stuff in. Okay, that should do it. That's beautiful. And see the way this is, you guys can already see this stuff doesn't want to stay together so much. When you've got a really fatty burger and it's got a lot of fat in it, or you add egg or something like that to other burgers, which is not great for you, they stay together a lot better. Some of us add those breadcrumbs and other stuff, but for this to be a healthy Greek burger and to have good stuff in it and stick together this good, it's really great. So I've got this. I'm going to combine or break this up into now 8 patties. So let me go ahead and move this stuff out of the way. Get the space clear a little bit, and let's start getting those patties created. It's really nice. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands for a second here, even though I don't need to. Just grabbing everything. We're gonna be putting these into the oven, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that oven started. The oven's going to go at, let me tell you, let's see, to make size patties, broil patties, broil. Okay, we're gonna broil these guys. Of course, that's the name. What am I talking about? Here we go. Start. And broil is on. So my oven's now broiling. And now I'm gonna do these patties. So let's get these guys going. How you guys like my cart? I got this week so that we could better show all this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna turn this into 8 fairly evenly distributed patties. This may take a second to do, you guys. Y'all bear with me. So I'm gonna try to do this. I'm trying to feel out how big these guys should be. 8 out of this. Seems like they're gonna be pretty small. Okay, but you do get 2 of them, so that's nice. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. These are beautiful. I'm probably gonna have to size them down just a little. That was probably too big. Let me pull some off a bit. It's looking more even. I'm used to making big fat burgers. If you've ever had my famous hamburgers, or you've seen that Tasty Tuesday, man, I really do I used to do burgers up really well. I still do them for my kids, just not for me, because they're not healthy. But I do have a healthy version. And this is looking like another opportunity for a good one. Okay, this is probably gonna have to go there. Yeah, I'm gonna size these down just a little bit to get the last one. This looks ginormous. That's better. That's better. Evenly distributed. Okay, this is probably a little bit off. Oh, there you go. These are not bad. Aswani. I didn't expect them to stay together this well. Again, the less fat and the less additives and the less it wants to stay together. They're kind of more on the mushy side than I'm used to. Get a little bit out of all these and get this last one built. Should have the right size here in a minute. Boom. So for you guys, like I said, I'd love to hear about what Tasty Tuesdays have done for you in your house. If there's any favorites you've got that you've done or how the recipes have turned out, I love to see pictures. So when you try one, send me a picture, you know. Go back to the Tasty Tuesday you saw it on and post it in the comments. I love to see those. Even if it's past for a while, you can go back to our old ones and do that. I love it. Okay, so this should be close. Let me see, one more. So maybe a little out of this one. Now, I've got the 8, and so these guys are gonna broil for about 5 minutes or until the internal temperature is about 165. While I get this in there and started, I'm gonna actually turn around and, goodness, that's great. So this is 4 servings here, right? Now, let's get that in. I'm gonna turn around and finish up the rest of this. So, yeah, change this up a little bit. Here we go. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this into the oven. Oh my goodness, here we go. That guy's in there. Echo, set timer 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Echo's got me on the timer. I love that. All right, now, while that's going, oh, Echo, set timer 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Starting now.
Okay, there, now she's got me on the timer. Okay, now that's going. I'm going to turn around and we've got to, while the burgers are going, we're going to be serving those on a leaf of lettuce each. And we get to use, I'm reading this. I don't even know how to say this word. If you guys know how to say the word, I'd love to hear you pronounce it, but I'm trying. Here it is. It's tzatziki. I think it's tzatziki or tzatziki. We're going to grate the cucumber into a colander and combine it with the remaining salt. Then we're going to allow the cucumbers to drain in that colander for about 10 minutes. Well, Lori's done that. So they're right here. We did that early so you guys didn't have to wait on that the whole time. So we did that before we started. But we've got the cucumbers. Isn't that nice? It's just such a neat little tool that we've got here at the house to do that. So we've got them grated and drained. And so now, as crazy as it sounds, it says take a kitchen towel or something and wipe or squeeze the water out of them. So I would do that, but we've got these awesome paper towels that I love that are actually, I believe they're Aldi brand. We love them, love them, love them, love them. Who loves Aldi? Anyways, so we're just gonna take these Aldi brand towelettes that don't leave any kind of weird residue or anything, and we're gonna use them. They're very durable and thick. And I'm gonna put it in here and squeeze out the water and the cucumbers and then add that salt in there. So here we go. Here we go. So we got the cucumbers here. We're gonna squeeze that extra moisture out in just a moment. And we'll add that remaining salt. And then we're gonna add, oh, I didn't have it out. We got Greek yogurt as one of our ingredients too. I'll pull it out in just a moment. We didn't have it sitting out when we started, so forgive me for that, guys. I'll pull it out in just a second. We'll add the Greek yogurt. Wouldn't be one of these Greek meals without it. Okay, I'm gonna set this right here. And while just kind of squeeze these guys, I'm gonna be putting, all right, so there we go. And I'm gonna be putting these in the bowl and add the Greek yogurt, pepper, garlic, and cucumbers and stir to combine again. Okay, here we go. Oh, beautiful. Just squeezing out, you can see I love how durable these little towels are. All right, so it's really good. Perfect. Wow, and that thing is soaked. That pulled out some serious water there. Now, these are much drier. Yeah. And I've gotten them fairly well. We'll put the other half of the salt that's supposed to be in there in. So it's gonna be a half teaspoon. Here I go again with tablespoons. You guys gotta stop me. Where's Lori at when I need her? Hopefully Lori will join me again later. Okay, so here's that half teaspoon of salt. I'll put in here and mix in just a minute. Here it is. Boom. That's there. And now I'm gonna put in. All right, we're gonna add the pepper, and it's gonna be a quarter teaspoon of this. Let's see, where is it? So it's the quarter. You guys are awesome. I hope this really turns out because it smells like I've been to one of my favorite Greek restaurants right now. Okay, so we've got that in there. And now we're gonna add the Greek yogurt, and it's gonna be a half cup of low-fat plain Greek yogurt, which I knew I had the half cup out there for a reason. Let me find it. Greek yogurt, here it is. So half cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. And we are close, my friends. We are close. Okay. Stuff is thick. Thick, thick, thick. I love Greek yogurt. I don't know if you guys do or not. It's one of my favorites. I use it in some ways to replace mayonnaise in stuff I used to do. So there it is. Let's go ahead and get it in there. I'm gonna mix it all together. So good. And now, a little bit more of that garlic. Okay. Echo stop. Yay, our burgers should be close to done. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. So let's turn back over here while I get them out. This is really moving fast. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, they're looking perfect. I'm gonna let them rest for a minute. They look perfect. My stars, they look perfect. We'll let them rest. Oh my goodness. Okay, back to here. And then let's, oh yeah, garlic. And let's not overdo the garlic again. I am back to a half, not a whole. I remember, boom. Now, all of this is getting ready to get mixed, and I'm done with that. Grab this spoon and get these guys in here. Okay. Oh my goodness. So, now that the patties are done, which I didn't know they would get done before I got finished with this, which is great they did. I'm getting ready to put this thing together and let you see the full product. So we're gonna put the burger on a piece of lettuce with the tzatziki. This stuff is called tzatziki. I don't know. You guys, if I know I'm saying it wrong. For you guys out there that have like Greek background, one of my dear friends, one of my bosses back in the day, Maria Cornelius, her whole family's Greek, and I know they're all laughing at me because I'm trying to say this, and they make amazing food. And I know I should never mention on here, but Maria's mom makes made the most incredible baklava back in the day. Oh, okay. I shall not speak of such things on a Tasty Tuesday. All right, well that's looking perfect. Oh, I love it. And it's starting to really get the right consistency. The Greek yogurt thickens it up, and then draining the cucumbers and drying them makes it so it's not too wet or whatever. Now, let's get this thing together. So here's how it's gonna look, guys. I'm gonna grab a plate and get it all set up for you guys. Okay, here we go. Boom, let's pull it together. I'm going to get 1 leaf of romaine, which we love romaine lettuce here. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I'm not much for like iceberg, but I love romaine. And so we use it a lot. I love Caesar salads and that kind of stuff. And here, let's do it. Let's see what we got. We'll bring it together. If I can get the romaine open, one of the days. You guys, this is one of the days. You ever have one of those busy, weird days? Glad you guys are all on. Good to see y'all. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to take 1 leaf of romaine. I'm going to give that guy a little wash real quick. Rinse it off. Break off this base to make it prettier. All right, so I'm going to put this guy here, and let's get us a burger. Oh, this is looking beautiful. Now, should put 1/8 of this with it. And we're about to have this guy together. Okay, here it comes. Let's see how it looks. So this would be 1/2 of a serving for you guys that are wondering. Okay, I got it. Ready? This is 1/2 serving, so you get 2 of these. And again, there's 8 patties, 4 total servings. So for each one you do, you're gonna do this exact thing, and this 2 times is your complete lean and green for the day. You ready? Oh my goodness, here it is. Boom. Look at that beauty. Guys, that is the stuff right there. I'm telling you what. My goodness, so good. Okay, so here's the telling thing. I need to take a test. So I'm grab my fork here. Let's find out if it's everything it's cracked up to be. I'm gonna take some of it. I just put it on there. Yum. I'm just gonna take a bite. Here we go. It's probably hot as all get out after being in the oven. Hopefully it's set for a minute. Mmm. You guys, for real, I think what makes it is the capers. It's the capers and the garlic and the salt and pepper. It's just all my stars. This is good. It's like going to the Greek restaurant down the road, and we just did it in less than 30 minutes right here. Folks, that's yummy. The consistency of the meat and everything's cooked perfectly in that 5-minute timer on broil. So good because it's such a small patty. With that said, this is it, baby. You voted, you got it. Broiled Greek burgers with the lettuce wrap and that tzatziki sauce. Yum. Okay. With that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If this has been encouraging for you, or if you love these recipes and you like getting on with Lori and I, and hopefully she'll come back soon. We love her being involved. Share this on your timeline and invite people to join you. You know, we love doing this. We want to get America healthy. And then also, if you want to take part in it, every Sunday night, Lori's going to post 3 recipes on her timeline. You go there, you vote, and guess what? Tuesdays, I'm going to do them right here, baby. Folks, we're in your corner for health. That's what we do. Lori and I, reach out to us. Boom.